Hello Infographics fans, it's time for another awesome challenge, all in the name of science. We're concerned with your hygiene because we hate to break it to you, but despite all the go natural fads out there, you should definitely be taking time to give yourself a good scrub once in a while. As usual though, we want to find out what happens to your body and mind over the long term. So once more, we're tasking our favorite, or least important anyway, staff writer with another awesome challenge. All in the name of finding out what happens if you stop showering for a month for science. Day 1. Okay, I have a confession. I didn't tell the girlfriend about this challenge because I'm 100% sure that would not go down well at all. Hygiene is kind of important in a relationship, especially when you share a bed and are as physically active as we are. But also, there's the fact that she's been less than happy with previous challenges. That would be putting it mildly. Also, though, there's the fact that she's leaving for a film shoot in 4 days, and she's going to be on location for the next 3 weeks, so she's going to pretty much miss the entire challenge. This literally couldn't have played out any better. I think she's been getting suspicious though. Typically, I get a few weeks between these challenge assignments to rest and recoup, and also because if I didn't, I'm pretty sure my girlfriend would single-handedly destroy everyone in the Infographics staff. She's a trained stunt woman and can box. She's kinda scary. Anyways, she knows that right around now is when I should be getting a new challenge assigned, and I think she's suspicious that I haven't brought anything up yet. Maybe I'll just tell her there's a production delay or something. By the way, if you're wondering, we obviously don't do these challenges all back-to-back in real time. By the time you get to watch these episodes, the challenges were already completed a while ago to give us, or me I guess, time to do more. So I'm just not gonna say anything until she gets back, which will be about the time the challenge is over. As usual, I did my research and it turns out not showering can lead to everything from acne to infections. But turns out that showering all the time is actually pretty bad for you as well. That's because your body naturally produces a layer of protection on your skin against outside infection, and all your vigorous scrubbing destroys this layer and leaves you prone to getting sick or infections. That's why some health shops sell probiotic sprays to help you grow your healthy body bacteria while making you smell nice, which by the way is complete nonsense and does not work. So stick to real science, not pseudoscience. It'll be cheaper in the long run. Just limit how long you shower each day, and instead of scrubbing your entire body with soap every time, just do your stinkiest areas, groin, armpits, and butt, and rinse off the rest with water. Your body will thank you. Of course, I won't be allowed to do even that much, and I'm not looking forward to this. See, I've already done the no shower challenge in my life during my time in the military, and it was absolutely not pretty. Luckily, everybody was in on it as well, so everyone stank equally. In fact, we pretty much just smelled like gunpowder, dirt, and sweat. Though we did sometimes have the opportunity to take what we called baby wipe showers, where we used a case of baby wipes to wipe down our vital areas. By the way, if you know anyone deployed overseas to a forward location with no facilities, forget about sending cookies or books or anything like that. Just send baby wipes. Your very smelly and grateful military will thank you for it. So I worked a baby shower clause into this challenge, and every 3 days I'll be allowed to wipe groin, butt, and armpits with baby wipes because, you gotta have some hygiene in life. For the rest of me though, not a drop of water will touch my skin. And since it hardly ever rains in Los Angeles, that's a guarantee you can count on. See you in 7 days, YouTube. Day 7. The girlfriend was definitely suspicious. Is suspicious, I should say. She left without asking what, if any, challenge there was now. But she did say that I was smelling a bit ripe when she kissed me goodbye at the airport. She's been texting me, asking what the challenge is, and I didn't want to lie to her, so I just told her that she didn't want to know. Thankfully, she's filming 12+ hours a day, so she's typically too exhausted to push the issue. It won't surprise anyone for me to say this, but I smell. It's interesting though, because at first you really do smell quite bad, but then suddenly it's like your body achieves some sort of smell equilibrium, a smellibrium, or maybe I've just gotten used to the smell myself. I've decided that this month the only days I'll exercise are the days I'm allowed to take a baby wipe shower, and I realize that's kind of cheating, but hey, I still do have to leave the house and run errands or meet with people, you know. Of course, deodorant and cologne go a long way in those cases, and I've definitely been doing more handshakes than hugs lately. Not much else to report, to be honest. Day 14. My girlfriend's best friend came by the house today, quite unexpectedly. She said that she was here to borrow something from her but was really vague with the details and just said that she'd been told it was in the hallway closet. I was immediately suspicious because A, my girlfriend is an evil mastermind and it doesn't matter how busy or far away she is, if something is up, she has to know what. And B, my girlfriend really is an evil mastermind, I'm not joking. I saw through the transparent ploy and it didn't help that the friend kept looking around the house as if expecting to find some freak show that was part of some sadistic internet challenge. I'm also lucky that today was a baby wipe shower day, so my secret is safe. I sent the girlfriend a text telling her to stop spying on me, and she just sent back and I quote, suspicious face emoji. I catch whiffs of myself sometimes when the wind turns outside and I smell. I mean, definitely not good, but not awful. I am incredibly itchy though, especially in the groin. That's no surprise, given that sweat tends to accumulate there a great deal, followed by infection if you're not careful. I wonder if my baby wipe showers are going to be enough to keep things under control down there. I gotta tell you, I'm feeling pretty gross and really limiting the amount of time I spend out of the house. Luckily, Skype is a thing and I can reschedule almost all of my meetings to Skype calls. Thank you, technology. Day 21. Another of girlfriend's friends came by the apartment 2 days ago. I didn't let her in. I just peered out of the front blinds like some very smelly criminal as she knocked on the door until she quit and walked away. Even hundreds of miles away, the girlfriend is persistent, but not nearly sneaky enough. Okay, this is bad. I definitely got a rash in my groin area spreading down my thighs, and I'm starting to seriously question continuing with this challenge. I know it's not a big deal, just really itchy, but it's definitely extremely gross. I can't believe that people actually live like this. By choice, I mean. I miss you, my dear, wonderful shower. I was a fool for years, never appreciating what had been available to me at the twist of a knob. Loss was my cruel teacher, and every day since I've been instructed on how good I had it, how good you were to me, and how little I appreciated it. Please forgive me, shower. I promise to appreciate and adore you, and to rinse your soap scum every day. I think I smell too bad even for the dog because he's definitely not been cuddling up to me the way he typically does at night. That's a pretty damning turn of events coming from an animal who literally can't stop himself from smelling dog butts the first chance he gets. Of course, he doesn't smell like a rose either because he's an absolute maniac around water and will utterly destroy the bathroom unless you physically put him in the shower with you, close the doors, and bathe him that way. So it turns out this 1 month no shower challenge was for both of us, but unlike me, I know for a fact he likes to smell stinky given many times I've had to chase him away from rolling around in God knows what at the park. This rash thing though definitely is going to have to be addressed, and luckily I know exactly what to do. See, my time in the military didn't just teach me about not showering, but what to do in these situations, and the answer is rubbing alcohol. It burns like all the 7 hells, but wiping down with rubbing alcohol destroys the surface layer infection which causes the rash. So tonight, I'm gonna set my groin on fire and kill this before it gets any worse. I really hope you appreciate what I do for you, YouTube. Day 30. The girlfriend came home 2 days ago and I finally had to tell her, though to be honest, I think she probably knew the moment she took her first whiff of me. I've been banned from sleeping in the bedroom and she made me clean all the bed linens before she'd sleep in our bed. I also had to Febreze it down completely. Then she took the Febreze from me and sprayed me with it liberally and told me I wasn't allowed to cuddle her until, and I quote, this stupid challenge is over and you go back to normal, and by the way, you're so lucky I wasn't here for any of this nonsense or you'd be living in a hotel. She didn't call my job stupid though, the way she typically does, and that's how I know she missed me. She's secretly a huge softie, a terrifying, scheming, evil mastermind of a softie. So the rash I had a week ago disappeared thanks to the rubbing alcohol treatment, which I'm pretty sure doesn't count as a shower. But let me tell you, it feels very much like showering your groin with a flamethrower. I did notice red blotches popping up under my armpits, which I suspect is another future rash in the making, but thankfully today I got to shower, so I fully expect those will be going away soon. All in all, I definitely don't recommend not showering for a full month. It's going to make you smell terrible and kind of affect your mood too, although I think that was just a side effect of me avoiding leaving the house as much as I could. When I was a kid, my mom used to tell me that I had enough dirt behind my ears to grow potatoes, and well mom, this time you might actually be right. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go enjoy the longest shower of my life and scrub from head to toe so I can reclaim my right to sleep in my own bed. A man's home is his kingdom after all, though in my case it's obvious that I'm just renting it from my girlfriend. Want to see me do more challenges? Check out our other video. I ate the hottest pepper in the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.